Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Big Willie Blackheart, joined again, once again by the Nature Boy, Buddy Landell. You know, last time we was here, me and you had such a great time. We come back again this week to the NWA Mountain State Wrestling. We're in Hinton, West Virginia tonight. Tell us about it, Nature Boy.
You know, last week in Princeton, West Virginia, the last couple of weeks we were there, man. I mean, it was a fantastic crowd, Mountain State Wrestling. NWA says it all. Great bunch of guys. I'm glad to be affiliated with it. Give my name to it. And love you, Big Willie. And I'm just looking for another action-packed hour, man, like we've had the last couple of weeks.
Yes, sir,
here.
action-packed.
But I'm looking forward to a long relationship with the NWA Mountain State.
Yes, sir. A legend in your own rights with the NWA. You're right here with the Mountain State, growing NWA Mountain State. Mountain State action coming right at you.
Big Willie, Nature Boy Buddy Landell. Big Willie back with Mountain State NWA Championship Wrestling this week, fans. Here in the big
town of Hinton, West Virginia.
Hinton, West Virginia, man. It's going to be a great night. Right now we got
JV Insanity making his way into the ring. Having a trash talk with the people here. They always get on his nerves here in Hinton, West Virginia. Being accompanied by Chris Vega. We hear the entrance music now. Is Mr. Jack Black. Jack Black, big man, the big man from Kentucky. Like we said last week, we believe this man's not just corn-fed, he's cornbread-fed.
I believe I changed my name to Earthquake or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big man right there.
Of course, we're not too teeny ourselves.
Make his way up on the apron now. Stepping in. Oh, he's ready to wrestle tonight. Insanity in Vegas stepping outside the ring.
This first match is one fall 20-minute time. Introducing first, accompanied by Chris Vega from the Dead Zone, JV Insanity.
JV Insanity.
His opponent from Portland, Kentucky, Mr. Jack Black.
Jack Black from Kentucky. Fans already trash talking JV on the inside the ring there. He don't even want to listen to it.
He is very popular tonight, especially with the ladies.
Referee calls for the bell. We're underway. And a sneak attack from behind. You gotta do what you can to get this man down. Got a forearm. Sits him in the turnbuckle. We got a reversal. Oh, big splash on the turnbuckle. Insanity's out of breath. Oh, drops it right on him. Picks him up, got him in the ropes, puts him in. Clothesline! Devastating clothesline.
Somebody call the National Guard. He's in trouble, baby.
He is. Jack Black got control now. Oh, Insanity rakes the eyes. He rakes the eyes. Anything he can to get it there. Got him up in the turnbuckle now. Willing away on him. Coming in, meets him with an elbow. Black now gets him in the ropes, puts him in, we got a reversal. Oh, Baker tries for the leg. Knocks him down, breaking. Oh, dropped him across that top rope. Vega not part of this match, but he's seeing his way into it anyway. Got a count of two. Big man get out of it. Insanity now, choking him, trying to take that air out of him. Keep him short-winded. Now the referee's talking to Sanity. Vega seeing his way back into the match. Oh, waylays on him. Referee doesn't see it because he's being tied up with Insanity there. Headbutt. Using the boot.
Big man's coming around.
You can't keep a big man like that down very long. You got to do more than what he's giving a fat. Oh, there's a headbutt for you. Took him off his feet. Got him up in the ropes now. Goes for the knee. Oh, fingernails to the black. Getting those fingernails into him. Oh, mama! Oh! He drove him right down into the mat. No way. Buddy, no way.
Oh, no. He's
Nature
going to the
boy,
top
there's
rope.
no way.
All right,
He's
man.
going up.
He's going back.
Vega's getting in the ring. Oh, no. Interference.
Winner of the match by disqualification.
They're both bailing away on him now. They got him up. Oh, mama. No way.
That shook the building,
Oh,
man.
that was on the Richter scale.
No.
7.5. Oh, no.
Winner of the match by disqualification, Jack Black.
That was an impact. Laying the boots in on him now. The match is over. What's it? Oh, we got Superstar.
There goes
Superstar
Superstar.
Shane getting in the ring.
Superstar Shane Matthews coming in.
Oh,
He clears house with that steel chair.
now it's 2-on-2. JV and Vegas see their way out. Superstar letting know how. Oh, it's evened up now, and they're hightailing it. They're steering their way to higher ground.
Fans, stay tuned. We got Danny Davis, Frank Tank Parker, Bad News Johnson, Pitbull Hart. Stay with us. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Undisputed West Virginia champion is back right here in NWA Mountain State. I've traveled all over the country with an open invitation to anybody that can take this title away from me. And as you can see, nobody's accomplished it. So now I'm back here in West Virginia to defend my undisputed West Virginia title against the best competition in this state. I don't care who you are, where you come from, or what you believe in. If you got what it takes, if you think you can take this away from me, bring it on. Any day, any time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Making his way to the ring now. Devin Davis. He's letting the fans know what he thinks about him. No, Nature Boy, I've never understood this, taking the time to trash talk the fans. You need to get in the ring, take care of business, because you don't get paid by the hour.
Yeah, he thinks it's a popularity contest. Well, the girls don't even like it.
Now he makes his way up on the apron here. Devin Davis. He's matched up tonight against Frank the Tank Parker, the West Virginia heavyweight champion. As we hear the entrance music now, he's coming out. We're going to see the West Virginia heavyweight champion. Davis still jawing at the fans. And as we hear the theme music now, the entrance to Frank the Tank Parker, West Virginia heavyweight champion.
I'm gonna go talk to Johnny about this. How I'm gonna work out like this. They ain't gonna have a minute for us.
Frank the Tank making his way around the ring now. Get his accolades from the fans. Up in the ring. West Virginia heavyweight champion, Frank the Tank Parker.
This match, 1 fall, 20-minute time limit. It is for the West Virginia Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. From Baltimore, Maryland, Devin Davis.
Devin Davis, ladies and gentlemen, Baltimore, Maryland.
And the current West Virginia champ, Frank, protecting West Virginia, Frank the Tank Parker.
Frank the Tank Parker, West Virginia heavyweight champion, hometown of Christiansburg, Virginia. Now Frank the Tank, he's had this title for quite a time, defending it every time he gets a contract. He's not afraid of any challenges. That's why he is the West Virginia heavyweight champion. Frank the Tank now taking his warm-up jacket off. Devin Davis running his mouth. Frank the Tank's ready to rock and roll tonight. Davis taking his time. Just like we discussed before, you don't get paid by the hour here. Frank the Tank, he's ready to rock and roll. He's getting warmed up. He's wanting to lock up and wrestle. Davis is too concerned telling the people to be quiet and shut up. All right, here we go. We're ready now. Calling elbow lockup. Oh, with that power, Frank the Tank just shoves him down. Frank the Tank, a bodybuilder, he's got that power behind him. Davis now complained to the referee.
Oh man, can you believe that?
The Frank the Tank, he just got that power. He was in that bodybuilding. He's got that power behind him.
Yeah, Frank Tank, he's Nature Boy Buddy Landell's biggest fan.
Yep.
That guy calls me all the time, man. Buddy, give me some advice. I said, hey, look, don't quit your day job.
Davis, he's still jawing with the fans. This is all about wrestling. This ain't no popularity contest. We got to call an elbow lockup. Shove him off. Once again, like I said, Frank the Tank's got that power. He could probably shove that man all the way back to Beckley, West Virginia. Frank the Tank asking the fans. Davis is complaining. Pulling on the hair.
I'll tell you, the last 2 weeks, me being here, brother, it's been some of the best wrestling that I have seen in a long, long time.
NWA Mountain State's where it's at, brother.
I'm really, really missing it, man. I'm getting the itch.
Get the boots back on. Lace them back up, Nature Boy.
I think my wife will let me.
Oh, come on now. You know you got one good run in you. Both Nature Boys got one good run left in them.
I mean, I'm the boss of my family.
We got it going on in the ring now. Frank the Tank working him over. Davis trying to work his way back up. He's got up in the feet. Got him in the ropes. Look him out. Shoulder tackle. Oh! Right back into the headlock. When a man outweighs you and a man's got more muscle, more meat on him, you're not, I mean, you go down and start out thinking. That shoulder tackle kind of like hitting a brick wall. Yeah, Frank the Tank's got him down. Laying the boot in on him. He's got him up now. Oh, gives him a knuckle sandwich right into the eye. I wonder if you've seen it coming. You see it right there, fans, right in your camera. NWA, Mountain State Wrestling action. Frank the Tank picks him up now. He's got him up. Breaks it down, the body slam.
Almost put him all the way through the mat.
Yes, sir. Drops that knee. That looked like a Nature Boy knee right there. He got a 2 count, kicks out.
I taught the boy everything he knows. You know that Big Willie?
Got the reverse chin lock going on. With all this teaching, you're teaching your protege, the Worm, you're teaching Frank the Tank, Bo James. Like we said, you know, the boots, the tights. Come on, Nature Boy.
Well,
You got one more run.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it.
You can't sit at home on grass all day, Nature Boy.
I know, man. I know. I'm comfortable, very comfortable sitting here with you, Big Willie, behind the mic right now.
Oh, my goodness. Right into that turnbuckle. Turnbuckles are chiropractor's best friend. Frank the Tank cheering to the crowd.
I heard that back go snap, crackle, and pop a minute ago.
Yes, sir. It wasn't Rice Krispies. Lays a knee in on him.
Shoots him into the turnbuckle.
Oh, once again. Oh, he missed.
Little overconfident, Frank Parker was.
Went to the well one too many times.
Devin Davis moves out of the way. He's striding.
Lays a boot in on him.
Lays a boot in on the knee.
Lays a boot in on him again. Referee asks the Tank. Tank's not giving up. He's got too much heart and desire. That's why he's a West Virginia champion. Davis stretching on that leg. Oh, pulling on it now. He's starting to think. He's getting the cobwebs out. He's starting to think. He's got to keep the man down. He outweighs him. Anytime a man weighs more than you got to keep him down on the mat. Take his feet out from under him, keep him on the mat. He's 2'7". That's where you got to have him. Davis is thinking now. Drapes that leg across the rope. Fans are getting behind Frank the Tank Parker. Oh, sets right down on it. You can take a kneecap out that way. He's got it covered. No, sir. Frank the Tank kicks out. Frank the Tank ain't going down without a fight, let me tell you. Right in the jaw. Knuckle sandwich to the jaw.
Knocked the normal man out. You know, he couldn't have done that to either one of us.
No, sir. Davis going up. Take a lot more time than I would have. Yes, sir. Frank the Tank gets his wits about him. He's back up. He's out of the way. Took a little too long on that turnbuckle, let me tell you. Davis is paying for it now. He's suffering with that knee. Frank the Tank working his way back up.
All right,
He can't stand on that leg.
it's going to be a race to see who gets up first. Big elbow.
Clothesline.
Big clothesline.
Put that power behind it. There's another clothesline. Boot. Picks him up in the fireman's carry. Oh, he drops him.
I would say that's pretty much the end of that guy.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Frank the Tank Parker gets
Retains
the
that
win.
West Virginia Heavyweight Championship.
That's right, brother. Folks, stay right there. We'll be back with the Alaskan Iceman, Alaskan Assassin, Bad News Johnson, Johnny Glass, and Pitbull.
Mountain State Wrestling. We have the tag team champions on the inside. The Alaskan Assassin Ice, tag team partner with Johnny Blast, the NWA Mountain State champions. Oh, they're starting to run their mouth over here, boy. Let me tell you. Tonight they have a challenge by the Bad News Johnson and Pitbull Bob Brown.
That's right.
For the tag team titles.
You forgot to introduce your champions. We're the Mountain State Tag Team Champions.
Give them a little volume. God almighty.
Buddy Landell, you better sit there in that chair and keep your mouth shut and don't talk on the TV about nothing but good about the tag team champions.
Why is he running mouth? Nature Boy.
I don't know what his problem is.
You're in retirement. We're on the commentating table.
I'm just sitting here looking way too good.
What are they sticking out? We're just commentating right here at the table.
What's the matter?
You hear me, buddy? You better sit there and keep your mouth shut.
We just
I
commentate.
know you used to be the top dog and everything like that, but it ain't no more. We're the tag team champions.
He's in retirement. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nature Boy, NWA legend, Nature Boy Buddy Landell, sitting here commentating, looking on as he can look. Well, Johnny Blast has got a few things to say about it.
As well he should.
Well,
why's he coming out here and jumping on me?
I have no idea. Got action in the ring now. Bad News Johnson working over Blast, working the hammerlock. Johnny Blast got to work his way to the ropes. Oh, he messes his hair up. Bad News Johnson messing Blast's hair up. I'm not sure if that's hair or some kind of seaweed. You know, the man did come from the UFO to Roswell, New Mexico. He's the last surviving member of that UFO back in 1947 in Roswell. Or so the rumor has it. Johnny Blast now got the upper hand on Bad News. Referee asking him, not giving it up. Works him back in the ropes.
You know, I gotta say, no matter how they run the fight towards me, they are tag team champions.
They are the tag team champions. Right.
And they beat a lot of teams to get there.
Yes, sir.
I know.
They're not just some Johnny-come-latelys.
I missed that. I missed that. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see that.
Nature Boy, we were just sitting here commentating, and he's asking you, was he paying attention to him? What's that got to do with it? See, he's flirting with Miss Mountain State. He's not watching a wrestling match.
She was all over me like a cheap suit, brother.
Vintage Nature Boy right there, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Pitbull.
I hope her boyfriend didn't see her slip me her number.
Oh. He probably didn't see it because he's asking a lot of people to show him things and he don't even get to see anything. So he probably didn't see it.
Well, then again, he ain't the Nature Boy either, brother.
No, sir. There's only one Nature Boy, Buddy Landell, and he's commentating right here at the table. Calling elbow lockup, side headlock down. We got Brown. Brown got him in that headlock. The Pitbull. Ice looks like cool little hair right there. Shoulder tackle, takes it down. We got a float over. Gets the right foot up. No, he blocks it. Reversal. Hip toss takes him down. And the tag team champions are a little suffering right now. Got him up for a power slam. Brings him down with the body slam. Got a counter 1, 2. Oh man, the action's getting fast and furious right here. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. The champions are a little dazed right now. Working it back into his corner. Johnny Blast interfered. Look at that. Nature Boy, you see him interfere right there, not in the tag.
Well, that's why they're the champions.
Now they're laying the boot in on him. Oh, they're going to stop it, a mud hole in him. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. And we got the finger pointing again. What's up with this? They're sitting here pointing fingers.
I didn't see nothing.
They need to stay with wrestling, man. Don't worry about outside. Stick with the business in hand.
Yeah, they're more worried about you and me over here than
Tell me about it. We're just running our mouths. We're not in this match. They need to stay focused on the opponents. Now they got him draped over. One laying on the boot, one got draped over the rope.
That's the way it's done, you hear me, buddy?
Buddy, he's telling you that's how it's done, but I mean, you're a veteran in this sport. You're a legend in the NWA. You already know how it's done, Nature Boy.
Well, you know.
Oh, is that how it's done?
Oh, yeah, you go right straight to the eyes. He's taking a couple of lessons out of our playbook, ain't he, brother?
Yeah. Now Ice is sticking his nose in the business. He ain't tagged in. He's not in the match. He's sitting there draping across that rope. Johnny Blast had the referee tied up. Now Bad News is wanting in. Referee's trying to get him out. Johnny laying a boot in on him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he got it right across the throat there. Had that choke going on.
What do you call that there? The carotid artery?
The carotid artery.
The carotid artery. Say it 3 times.
Carotid artery, carotid artery, carotid artery.
There's an echo in here.
Referee asking him is not giving up. That dog's got a lot more bite in this match, let me tell you. Ice is running his mouth at you, Nature Boy. Yeah. They need to stick with the match at hand. Oh, pull the hair. I know that's out of your playbook, Nature Boy. Laying a boot on him. Looking in to make a tag. Ice gets tagged in, the Alaskan Assassin. Whips him in. Oh, he ducks under. Oh, no. The champions are down. Nature Boys, that how it's done. The champions are on their back.
Done, brother.
The champions are on their back. Oh, they need to regroup here. They need to get a second win to regroup. But the champions are down. The dog need to make the tag. Both champions are down. Dog's down. Bad News is wanting to get in. He's wanting to get in the worst way. Tag, bang! Here comes Bad News. He's a ball of fire. He's letting them have it. All the champions going down. All the champions up. Breaks him down. Bad News is going at him. He is a ball of fire. Berlanda hammered on him now. It's a melee. It's breaking down. Let me tell you right here. Oh, NWA Mountain State. Elbow. Johnny Blast is on his back. He is on his back. He's counting the lights. Ice is eating turnbuckle. He was eating turnbuckle right there. Johnny Blast is down. Bad News grabs the chain. He grabs the chain right there. Oh no! Oh no! Johnny Blast. We can't announce that maneuver on This is Family Entertainment. Use the ropes.
No.
Oh man! Is that how the champions got to go down? Is that how it's done? Oh man! The tag team champions retain the title.
Cheated, boy.
Is that how it's done to be the champions? Oh man! Nature Boy. They used the ropes. They had the little.
I'm gonna live with myself real easy with this around my waist.
Y'all too concerned over here. Y'all need to keep it. All right, Nature Boy, calm down. Calm down, Nature Boy. Hey, come on. Keep your seat, Nature Boy. Keep your seat. The match is over. Y'all need to get back. Y'all need to get back right now. Stay in your seat, Nature Boy. Come on now.
Hold me back.
Come on, Nature Boy. You don't need it.
I might be retired, but
Come
I'm still
on.
pretty.
That's right. Get them Myrtle Beach home. Enjoy the house. Wrestling. I mean, what are they trying to do here? You're in retirement, Nature Boy. I mean, what? You come up here from your Myrtle Beach home to enjoy a little bit of wrestling, and they're trying to run their mouth.
That's right.
heavyweight title. Introducing first, the challenger from anywhere but here, Brian Buzzsaw Jones. And his opponent, the current NWA Mountain State Light Heavyweight Champion from Charleston, West Virginia, Chris King.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more NWA Mountain State Wrestling. We have in the ring at this time the light heavyweight championship match. We got Chris King, the light heavyweight champion. He's taking on Buzzsaw Brian Jones. You know, last time we was here, right here on Network West Virginia, we seen Chris King was in that six-man tag. Got a shoulder tackle now. But he was in that six-man tag and had a little falling out with Johnny Blast and Alaskan Assassin Ice. They couldn't see eye to eye, so that there was a big falling out. Chris King going on his own now. Still the light heavyweight champion. Jones backs him into the turnbuckle. Oh, waylays on him. But as I was saying, the six-man tag match, they had a little falling out, a little disagreement, and King decided to go out on his own. Got a side headlock now. Works him back to the turnbuckle. Duck under. Laying it in on him now over the turnbuckle. Get him several kicks. But as you've seen on the television, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Blast and Ice had a few things for King. Laying in a few boots on him there. King out on his own now. He's seeing light in a whole nother color. He's got a few things to say about Johnny Blast and Ice. Jones complaining now. Complaining to the referee. The referee's going to King. Wrist lock on him now. Jones scoops him up, breaks him down, still holds on, takes him to the armbar. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why he is the light heavyweight champion. Got that wrist lock going on now. Works him into the turnbuckle. We got a reversal. Goes up, over, into an arm drag, takes him down. Uppercut. Ladies and gentlemen, light heavyweight champion. He's a ball of fire. Whips him in. Drop kick. Oh, took him right off his feet. Got him for the cover. 1, 2. Jones gets out. Got the shoulder up. Got him with the forearm. Enziguri. Kick to the head, and he gets out of that one. Gets the shoulder up. Like we would say, oh, shoulder to the midsection. Working him over the turnbuckle, a couple shoulders. Give him a snap there. Snaps that neck. Oh, might have snapped it like a chicken bone. Got him moving for the cover. Count of 2, he kicks out. That light heavyweight champion, he's not going to stay down long. Working him over. Reverse chin lock. Like I was saying, King wanting to go out on his own now. Had a little disagreement with Blast. Had a little disagreement with Ice. They decided to lay the boots in on him. Oh, pulls the hair. Gives him a little shortcut, pulls the hair. Takes the King down. King working right back down. Jones trying to keep him down. Oh, bootlace right across the eyes. He rakes the eyes with the bootlace. Drapes him across that rope. King choking now. He needs some oxygen. Working him over real good, whips him in. Gives him an elbow, takes him down. That's a nonchalant cover. Let me tell you, you need a hook a leg or something to keep him down like that. He's got him down, looks like a reverse chin lock. Jones staying on top of his man. Jones looking for that light heavyweight title. Fans get behind King now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something you didn't see a couple weeks ago. But the fans are getting behind King now. Sunset, as he got him. Walks him up. Oh, he kicks out of it. Clothesline takes him down. Like I said, once King started seeing the light, the fans are getting more behind him. He's getting that fan base built up. He's wanting to get a partner to take on Blast and Ice. He's really seeing the light, and the fans are getting behind him now. He is really getting that fan support. Picks him up. Turns the light. Oh, brings him back down. 1, 2. King ain't staying down long, let me tell you. That light heavyweight champion. Resiliency. What's that reverse chin lock now? Trying to keep him down, keep that oxygen away from him. Fans are really getting behind King. They're really giving him the support. They've seen right here on West Virginia Network what happened to King, where Johnny Blast and Ice is laying the boots in on him. Gives him a couple elbows, works it off the rope, duck under. Wide forearm. King is trying to get that oxygen back in him. Getting that second breath. He's pumping up. The fans are getting behind him. He's waylaying on Jones now. He's got him in the rope. See, whips him in. Lands an elbow of his own. Oh, he's a ball of fire. He's got that oxygen in him now. Snap suplex. He's working him up on the ropes. Springs it to an elbow. 1, 2. Now he gets out of it. The fans are getting behind King. He got that oxygen in him now. He's firing up on him. Jones is in trouble in the turnbuckle. He's going up top, looking for approval and getting it from the fans. Tin can up in the turnbuckle. Knuckle sandwiches all around. And the fans are behind King, let me tell you. They're showing the light heavyweight champion a lot of support. Like I said, he wasn't seeing this weeks ago, but he saw the light. He's changing his ways. He's making him in. He's working him over. He's got Jones in the turnbuckle. Oh, did you hear that one, ladies and gentlemen? He's wanting to bruise him. Jones working back now. Oh, he holds the rope. He breaks it. He holds the rope. King looking for support from the people. They're getting behind King. King's looking at him as ready. Oh, kick right to the jaw. He's got it covered. 1, 2, 3. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match, your light heavyweight champion, Chris King, the man who's now seen a new light, a new way to travel. And he's got something for Blast. He's got something for Ice. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, NWA Mountain State. We'll be right back after these messages.
Johnny Blast, Ice, I just have one thing to say to you. Thank you. Thank you for opening up my eyes to the way things really are around here. You see, for too long I've stuck by your side. All the times I could have been learning from guys like Danny Ray, all the times I could have been learning from guys like Bobby Blaze, I turned my back on them. So Johnny Blast and Ice, I don't know when, and I don't know where, but I'm going to get my revenge.
Introducing first, accompanied by Lady Piper and friends, from the underground, the War Machine. His opponent from Princeton, West Virginia, Dynamite Derek Billings.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NWA Mountain State Wrestling. We have with us right here War Machine from the Underground. He's getting ready to tie up with Dynamite Derek Billings from Princeton, West Virginia. Fans get behind Derek. Rallying behind him. It's the hometown boy, let me tell you. War Machine's not wanting none of it. Telling the people to shut it up, quiet it down. You know, the fans can break a man's strategy if they get on his nerves enough. War Machine, tell him to quiet it down. They're in full support of Dynamite Derek Billings. Dynamite Derek ready to tie up now. Collar and elbow lockup. Test the strength, they were working it out. Breaks it off, he shows around. War Machine got a little more strength than Dynamite Derek. War Machine got Lady Viper out here, and she's got her personal friend. As long as she keeps it away from me. Got to tie up over the turnbuckle. We got a clean break from the War Machine. I hope Lady Viper fed that thing today, because I don't want it eating me. I'm a full-grown meal, you know. War Machine, a little methodical right there. Got a collar and elbow lockup. Derek works him over the turnbuckle. Get a clean break. War Machine, tell him pulling the hair back into the turnbuckle. Referee asking him now. That's the NWA's youngest referee right there. He's asking him. War Machine claiming he's pulling the hair. Eyeing each other now. We got a collar and elbow lockup. Works him over the wrist lock. War Machine locking that wrist up. Get that wrist lock going there. Derek looking at it, cinch in. He reverses it. Dynamite Derek reverses. Gets that wrist lock. Going in deep with that wrist lock. Hammering away on it too, let me tell you. Cinching down on it, Dynamite Derek. War Machine muscles his way out of it. Reverse into a hammerlock. War Machine behind him now with the hammerlock. That's what it's all about, wrestling, the human chess game. War Machine got him. Derek reverses it, gives him a hammerlock of his own. He's got War Machine tied up in that hammerlock. War Machine can't think straight. He reverses it now. Hammerlock into a side headlock. That's basic wrestling for you, ladies and gentlemen. That's what the NWA is about. Traditional basic wrestling. We don't sports entertain here, ladies and gentlemen. This is traditional wrestling right here. War Machine with the side headlock. Go behind. Works him into a hammerlock. That's what it's all about. It's wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't sports entertainment. This is wrestling. NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Dynamite reverses into a side headlock of his own. Ladies and gentlemen, he's learning from a veteran right there. First-hand experience. Works that side headlock. Takes him down. Derek gets right back into that wrist lock. Hammered away on it. Into an armbar.
Sorry to have stepped away, but the ladies were calling, and
yeah.
Well, it's tough being me, brother.
It's the Nature Boy, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, this has been another fantastic show, man. These are really, whether you like them or don't like them, these are really hard-working guys, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm proud to be here.
All these men proud to be in NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Derek, he's a rookie in the business, but he is learning every single day. He is living the business, eating the business, breathing the business. War Machine works him over. Oh, out of the way. Right back in that wrist lock. Basic wrestling, let me tell you, that's what the name of the game is. War Machine hollering out. Derek, the rookie, he's got the better of the veteran in the War Machine right now. War Machine having to think his way out of it. He's back up on his feet. Derek holding on to that arm bar. Hold in deep too, boy, let me tell you. Nature boy, go over and get you some of that snake. Bring it over here. We was talking about making some wrestling boots out of that snake.
You know, women with snakes, just, it don't turn me on, brother. Did you see her eyes, Miss Bopper's eyes?
Yeah. Hip toss breaks it down. Right back to that arm, right back to the basics, baby. Hammering away on it. War Machine is down. The rookie is getting the better of the veteran. War Machine working his way back up, trying to get on his feet. He's got to start thinking. This is a thinking man's sport. This is a human chest at its finest. War Machine trying to work it over. Derek hold on to it. He's got that wrist lock locked in good. War Machine's got to be thinking. Got to get the cobwebs out of his head. Got to get to thinking now. He's on his feet. Derek got to turn up and puts him in. Oh, gives him a big boot.
Big 14 right in the kisser.
Oh, man.
That ought to rattle some teeth out.
Yes, sir.
He'll be sucking out of straw for about 6
Swinging
months.
neck breaker. Like we said, War Machine was thinking. Now he's on top of the game. Now he's got to capitalize. Laying the boots in on him. He's got him down. He's just trying to give him a mat burn. Look like he's rubbing his face right in that mat. Chop! There's the chop right on him. Stomping away on him. War Machine's capitalizing now, let me tell you. He's a thinking man's wrestler, and he's on top of his game. Fans are rallying behind Derek. Dynamite Derek eating a little turnbuckle right there. War Machine whips him in. Follow with the clothesline, buddy, let me tell you. Right back on it. Oh, takes it down. 1, 2. He gets out.
It's a tough kid, man.
Yeah.
Tough kid.
Like I said, he lives, eats, breathes, sleeps this business, and it's showing right now. The rookie is really making advantages here.
I remember back years and years ago when I had the eye of the tiger like that, man. You know, you live, eat, sleep, breathe it.
24/7, it's what it's all about. Name of the game was wrestling. Fans are getting behind Derek. They're rallying behind him now. He's working his way to his feet. Giving War Machine some elbows. Couple of fists. He's working into the turnbuckle. Oh, he's working his way up. Laying in his fist. Oh, he's putting War Machine. Oh, he's laying it to him. Got him. Lifts him in to the turnbuckle. Another one turnbuckle. Heel kick. Going for the cover. Failed to hook the leg, and that's where the rookie mistake is. He didn't hook that leg, Nature Boy. He headed for the cover.
There comes the time.
Get him with of his own. Gets the shoulder up.
Oh, man, you should have hooked the leg like you said, brother.
Yes, sir. Making that rookie mistake.
They get TV and the lights and cameras confused with wrestling.
Yes,
Still
sir.
wrestling.
Got him in a turnbuckle. Well. Oh, he elbowed the ref. Oh, with the punch and ran back. Referee was too close. He landed him with that elbow. Whips him in. And Viper, she just hit him with the shoe. She just hit him with that shoe. Referee couldn't see it. He had that elbow in the eye. Gotta get 1, 2, 3, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. War Machine picks up another victory. Assisted by Lady Viper, she steps away in the ring now. War Machine pulls out another victory. Lady Viper, she has no business in that ring. The match is over with. Get that snake out of there. I wonder, oh, she's starting to referee that snake. War Machine laying a boot in on him. Can't get the referee trying to break it up, but he's afraid of that snake.
Folks, thanks for joining us this week. Big Willie, Nature Boy Buddy Landell. We'll see you right back here next week. Mountain State Wrestling, NWA.
Buddy, look, he's grabbing the chair.
That's right. We're going to go off the air now, but be sure to turn in next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Simon. She's got the snake on him now, and she's going for the referee. He's setting him up. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's Danny Ray. It's Danny Ray. Making his way in the ring. We gotta go, ladies and gentlemen. NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Tune in next week.
Don't worry about that. You got that old War Machine out there? Yeah, you hollering for Danny Ray, where's the belt, where's the belt? Well, I'm here and the belt's over there. You come out and you do Derek like that, hey, you got my attention. Yeah, you got it real good. You and Lady Viper and that snake, you're the only snake in that group, War Machine. You want to start something, son? You done started it. You don't do my boys like I done told you once, like I told Johnny Blast and Ice and the rest of that crew. It's coming, and it's coming down hard and heavy on you.